MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. And with that, here's a look at the visit.
Does a lot of things right at the plate. It takes the simple approach and it tends to pay off.
Grounded to short. Brown ranges to his right. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play.
Catfish Brown will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Maddox is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, Catfish Brown comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Digging in to try it again. Ehire Adrianza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another here.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal.
Michael King stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Michael King.
Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got two guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is.
Charlie Haywood gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, when everything's said and done right here, that's going to move the go-ahead run all the way up to third. That is a bad time to have your defense let you down.
Catfish Brown steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So stepping in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brown is retired, 2 down now. Well, runs at something of a pre. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win? Catfish Brown will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First offering on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Ehire Adrianza will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it.
Runners on the move for second. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Haywood giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, here's a look at the Vegas D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys,
Michael King will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. Gotta take that.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Herrera ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Charlie Haywood will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Brown is right there. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know.
Johnny Monell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, he makes the stop. The throw.
He's safe.
Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Catfish Brown. He singled his last time up.
Catfish Brown.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count.
1 ball,
1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Moving under it, Spanos. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Las Vegas out in front, 1-0. Catfish Brown will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason.
So stepping in, Ehire Adrianza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Barrera scoops it up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And that will allow a run to score.
Not quite sure what happens right here. This throw just absolutely takes off on him. And it goes right over his first baseman's head. He's going to get stuck with an E4 on that play.
Striding into the box, Michael King. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Haywood is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out.
Catfish Brown steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And the 0-2. He's running towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The River Cats lead it 4-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out.
Is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. EK, any thoughts? Catfish Brown will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip.
Catfish Brown is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
At the plate, Dilson Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Brown has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Catfish Brown will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out. Tom Diaz will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Pitch to him. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Chris Johnson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes. Catfish Brown digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Catfish Brown.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2.
Catfish Brown gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In there, no balls and a strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Catfish Brown is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One of the what you really need.
Ball 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they want...
Tom Diaz strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. The strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maddox has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. On to first, a double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The River Cats lead it 1-0. Charlie Haywood stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Brown fields it cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
William Rosas will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. To short, hit hard, right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Vegas leads it 3-1. Charlie Maddox will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Catcher, Johnny.
Mark Krause will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play.
Hosed.
So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for
Catfish Brown gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Tom Diaz comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the...
Grant Green will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Hanser Alberto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Catfish Brown digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Catfish Brown.
In the air out toward right field. Maddox moves over. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Catfish Brown will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
0-1.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're...
Tom Diaz will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Yeah.